guys, welcome back to Main Street Living. Just like getting this show started, January is here. And for those of us who are in the gym regularly, we know the first couple of weeks of the month, it can be a little rough because the gym is packed, but usually the crowds start to thin out around the middle of January, right?
That's right. You guys know I'm a certified personal trainer. I coach at Orange Theory. So I see this year over year and I try to keep people inside, but this is about the time that a lot of people make those resolutions and start to kind of give up on them. But Jim White is here with some tips for those of you who want to make your fitness goals a reality this year. Welcome to the show, Jim.
Thanks for having me.
So we recently passed National Quitters Day. Okay. I'm proud to say I'm still going strong. My goal was to keep stretching. I'm doing it. But the second Friday in January and the day when most people have given up on our New Year's resolutions, why do we give up on our goals so easily?
Well, yeah, 50% of people fail by now. And I think one of the biggest reasons is that it's too lofty of goals. I have a lot of people that come in to see me as a registered dietitian or a trainer to say, I want to lose, 20 pounds in a month. And I think they go on strict diet regimens and they just run out of steam, and by just 15 days they fail. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons.
All right, so you see this all over social media, talking with friends and family. What's your number one New Year's resolution? It's health and fitness, right? And then people fail. So how do we shift that mindset, shift our approach to health and fitness?
Well, I think it's the opposite, setting baby step goals, micro goals. And that is maybe what is your goal by next week, by next month, and then have one for a long-term goal. And breaking them down, simple steps, and giving yourself a little reward at each one of them will get people strung along to be able to do this and to make it a lifestyle.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I mentioned that my New Year's resolution was to stretch more and just convincing myself, well, just do 2 minutes of stretching. And then you do the 2 minutes and suddenly that turns into 5 and it just adds on from there. So I love micro goals. What are kind of the secrets of people who actually follow through on their resolutions?
Well, number one, they have a plan. And I always recommend it's all about time management. The number one reason why people fall off is because of time, lack of time.
Mm-hmm.
If you have kids, you're running around with your head cut off or you're working. So we have to fit it in. A 30-minute workout each day is only 2% of our day. So maybe look into your schedule. Are you watching maybe too much Netflix? Could you go on a treadmill and watch Netflix? Or, what are those things that are time zappers? And fit in the 30 minutes. 30 to 60 minutes is what the American College of Sports Medicine recommends to do, whether it's weight training or cardiovascular training, to really improve heart health and live a life of vitality.
So one of the things that I know I struggle with, I try and eat healthy and clean sometimes, but man, the holidays got me. I could not pass a baked good without it was like a beacon. How do we get back on track with our health starting this new year?
Well, start with those vices. What are the things that you do on a habitual basis that are causing problems? Is it drinking too much wine? Maybe if you drink 2 or 3 glasses of wine a day, cut it in half to start. Is it big portions at dinner or eating a lot while you're going out? Well, cut those portions in half. Could it be late night eating? Well, maybe just stick to a small snack of under 150 calories before you go to bed. Or if it's skipping breakfast, maybe we need a good sound breakfast to fuel our day. But by having these small check on your vices, it could make a big difference in the long run.
Absolutely. And I think nutrition and fitness go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. And it's so great that you're a nutrition and fitness expert. We're all rolled into one. What are some things you focus on with your clients?
Well, I have them embrace technology. I mean, we're in a day and age that we are being monitored. And, with it, whether it's an Apple Watch, a Fitbit, the Oura Ring, we can see how many calories we're burning. We can see how good we're sleeping. And so let's embrace that. MyFitnessPal or Nutrition IX to chart your foods. I mean, we can really get this down to the science. And with that accountability, it can really improve adherence. How about finding an accountability partner? Research shows by finding a friend or a personal trainer or a registered dietitian or someone to help you, even a group, will increase adherence by 30%. So, these are the type of things that this is a hard thing to do. I've been doing this for 22 years and, it is not easy. I've seen people struggle. It's really hard to eat healthy and exercise. And so using these tips, having the accountability can be a way to win this new year?
Obviously, plans are going to be different for everyone, depending on their age, where they're at, male, female, their goals. But do you have any golden rules? High protein, fruits and veggies every day, no alcohol, anything that for everyone, this is something to think of.
Definitely. Protein is king when it comes to strength training. In fact, the people over age 40 lose about 10% of muscle mass per decade. So it's really important to get that protein in and recommending at least 20 to 30 grams at each meal. The research shows it can increase muscle building about 46% later in the evening. So protein is king. A lot of people are just getting rid of the carbohydrates, and we need these for fuel. They provide fiber, which helps decrease cholesterol. It's great for our GI health. It also has B vitamins that releases the energy from food. So this can make our workouts come to life. And then we definitely need essential fats. Not a lot of the dirty fats, which are your butters and creams and fried food and pastries. We can have a little bit of that for fun, but we need that olive oil, that avocados, almond butter, a lot of those essential fatty acids, fats that's going to improve our health. And then water. Water is essential to life. In fact, being dehydrated can affect athletic performance dramatically. So drinking half of your body weight, staying hydrated are some of my biggest tips this year.
Yeah, well, you had me at I can have a little butter for fun. So I love that because we're always good with moderation, like you said, not having too strict of goals. But for those of us who had maybe too strict of goals, already fell off of those New Year's Eve goals, should they set new ones?
You know, I really believe in redemption. And that's the great thing when it comes to fitness nutrition. Tomorrow, you can start and really change your life. It takes about 3 months for a pretty dramatic body transformation. So if you screwed up and you quit, start tomorrow, forget about it. We got to do this the rest of our life. It's not a short game. So we might as well start now to improve our health.
You know, one of my favorite analogies is if you drop a plate and break it, are you going to take your entire set and throw it on the floor and break it? No, you're going to pick up the pieces and keep on going. I love that. I thought it was great. All right. So viewers want to know more. They want your tips and your advice. How do they get in touch with you or get more information?
They can visit jimwhitefit.com. We take insurance for nutrition through Optima, Anthem, Cigna, Aetna, and we do personal training, one-on-one corporate wellness. I'd love to see you guys stop by.
Awesome. It's so good to have you in person, Jim. We usually just see you in our packages. So we're excited to have you in person. Thanks for joining us.
Great to be here.
All right. So lots of good stories and advice there. Up next, we're going to keep them coming. The power of a good story.